It's confirmed. The Cavaliers are reportedly one of the teams that have reached out to Rich Paul about acquiring LeBron James via trade, or at least interested in what the asking price is for LeBron James, as talks continue to be spoken surrounding LeBron and what he wants to do for his future and for this season or the rest of his career at this point. There's more reports coming out now, being the fact that four teams have called asking about the value of LeBron James or asking how they could trade for LeBron James, and the Cleveland Cavaliers are reportedly one of those teams. I'm Matt Palange, your Cavs. I just thank you guys so much for joining me. Happy Monday, kind of. I hope you guys all had a very, very good weekend, and I hope you guys have a good week ahead as we continue to cover LeBron stuff, but mainly not just LeBron stuff, of course, Summer League stuff, as I have another video planned about a player that has stood out to me in Summer League, and I know that Darius has videos planned surrounding certain players going into this next season. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button because the offseason is definitely not over and the Summer League continues. There's going to be players that are going to stand out. There's going to be moves that are going to be made for the Cavs, and they still have room to acquire more players this offseason. Especially, hopefully, a backup center. That's what we hope for. So let's talk about LeBron James. I know that this is something that we did not, quite want to look into anymore. And me, as well as I know a lot of you, are getting really, really tired of LeBron James being the talk of the Cavs, being the talk of the offseason. But when you hear unhappy LeBron James, you know how things go. So let's talk about what is going on with LeBron James. So the first report was that there was 4 teams that were interested in trading for LeBron. And now this is what Scoop said the 4 teams were: the Dallas Mavericks, the Golden State Warriors, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Los Angeles Clippers. So 3 of those, I believe, I believe low-key all of these now that I think about it. These are all very believable. These are teams that make sense. So it brings me to the point, I want to know where Scoop heard this from, or I know he is an insider of some sort, and he claims that he has reliable information, and sometimes people expose him for not having reliable information. But what we're interested in here is the fact that all 4 of these teams are LeBron's best fit, technically, for the Cavs being because that was his hometown team, that's his former team, and then the Clippers, they're kind of just there, but the Mavericks and Warriors because of pairing LeBron with Steph, and especially with how bad the Warriors offseason has been, and then the Mavericks trying to acquire LeBron's former finals teammate, the Mavericks trying to pair LeBron with Kyrie Irving. So let's dive into more of this LeBron stuff, because were the Cavs one of these teams? Is this a false report? A lot of people are speaking out about it, not just me, not just a Scoop. There's some information going on, so let's kind of dive into this more. So Sam Amico said, from hoopswire.com, another NBA insider, he has really, really great stories and really good storylines, good inside NBA takes. He says, I heard that the Cavs haven't reached out to Paul about trading for James. So that's kind of interesting to me, because Sam Amico is a pretty good source that we use here at Cavs Digest a lot of times, because he loves to dive into the Cavs. And he personally says that he does not even believe that the Cavs are one of the teams that reached out for LeBron James, which is insane. So, I mean, we know Dan Gilbert is willing to, this guy got money, he's willing to spend money. So we know that he would be willing to acquire LeBron James. But again, I personally believe that LeBron James is not even going to get traded, and I'll talk about that here in a second, but we'll dive into more of this. So if I were to speculate on this, I'd say that the Cavs may have reached out. Altman is known for being active in trying to make deals, or at least finding out information when he can. He reportedly reached out to the Phoenix Suns about a Kevin Durant trade. Even coming up with a deal was unlikely. The front office has an extensive history of working with Paul and James's camp. Not picking up the phone to see what was impossible would be a deregulation of duty, in my opinion. Even if a trade isn't the most likely outcome here, from Jackson Flickinger from Fear the Sword. I'm sorry, I've never seen that word in my life, actually. But so that's what Jackson Flickinger said from Fear the Sword. So he says it doesn't seem impossible, basically, in hindsight, that LeBron James did receive calls. And to be honest, I absolutely believe that the call was probably placed just surrounding what does LeBron James want? Does he want to even be here? I'm sure he probably has mentioned Cleveland. That call could have gone anyway. Again, Koby Altman has very, very close ties with Rich Paul and LeBron James. 100%. We know that for a fact. And a scoop is, Scoop's got interesting sources, all we're going to say. But yeah, surrounding LeBron James specifically, it's really, really weird to me because LeBron could, like, if you think of reality here, it's very likely that LeBron doesn't even get traded to the Cavs, at least, simply because of price. The Cavs would have to break up a core four. What I have said is the most likely, and what I think a lot of people will agree with me on, is that LeBron James 100% to be a Cav this season is a buyout and then a $3 million vet minimum or whatever. He has to be signed on a vet minimum, and that's what it comes down to acquire LeBron James. I don't see a world in which the Cavs trade for LeBron. So it comes down to how likely is it for LeBron. So a lot of the comments I've read, and you guys are saying that it is like basically impossible for the Cavs to get LeBron. Like there's no way that LeBron will ever get bought out. I feel like you guys forget that sometimes when LeBron asks, LeBron gets, and it seems like if he said no, you know what, you can't trade me, buy me out. I will explore my own options however I want to. That is something that LeBron James is very, very willing to do. 100%. And that is something that I expect to see going on in this offseason. I don't really expect to see the Cavs trade because we know that Luka Doncic is the guy that the Lakers have put more focus to. I still can't believe this guy's a Laker, to be honest. Like, I'm whatever, but we're not a Lakers channel. I'm not going to dive into how this guy is a Laker, right? But yeah, I think that the Lakers plan on focusing more around Luka Doncic, and they quite literally want to try it. Like, if LeBron can give them to a winning position, that they're going to be happy about it. But I don't think that their big focus is keeping LeBron and running with LeBron, letting LeBron be the face of the franchise. It's not what it seems like right now. So I think what's going to happen is that LeBron is just going to kind of just feel out the ground and feel out the play, see how successful he thinks the Lakers can be, and that's when it comes down to does he want to leave or not. So LeBron James was asked to do an interview on ESPN about the Lakers, and he denied it, and they asked why. He said, I ain't got nothing to talk about. So it seems like he's not shutting down anything. He's not accepting anything. LeBron James has low-key been a kind of a big weirdo this offseason. That's what it seems like right now. He's just kind of being a big weirdo. He definitely is not happy with the Lakers' position, and we've definitely seen just over the course of time this offseason that he has just been completely uninterested in anything the Lakers have to offer and what the Lakers are and what the Lakers have. It seems as right now he's kind of prepared to just settle and see if they can win, and he will probably ask for a buyout or be traded by spring, and I'm 100% certain. And Brian Windhorst also said that he's pretty sure LeBron James will not be a Laker by spring 2026. So were the Cavs the team that called out for LeBron? Is there really going to be a chance that the Cavaliers acquire LeBron James? Let me know in the comment section below. I, as well as you guys, am very, very annoyed with all this LeBron stuff. I hate that it's the focus of the Cavs right now, but I'm here to cover it and let you guys know the information that is being told in case you didn't see it yourself. So I appreciate you guys for joining me to listen to another LeBron talk. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. We hit our goal of 2,500 subscribers. We really appreciate you guys. We're trying to get the 3K next, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm Matt Palange here at Cavs Digest.